You can find Klay Thompson in a lot of places. You can find him in all-star games, title parades, and in his off-seasons, you can even find him in China. He's just a laid-back and carefree splash bro in the Golden State dynasty. But there is one place that you shouldn't expect to find him for very long, and that's in a bona fide shooting slump, at least according to him. In December of 2018, he let the media know they should never ever doubt the stroke.
Do you get a lot of people talking to you about your shot at all?
No. What is someone going to tell me about my jump shot that I can't fix at this point? Unless it's Reggie Miller or Ray Allen, I don't know who I'm supposed to listen to. Larry Bird? Steve Kerr, I'll listen to Steve. Steve shot 45%. But other than that, it's like, I've done this job for a long enough time, I know what I need to do.
Any doubt about Klay's shooting turns the unassuming sniper into the Slump Buster. Check the resume. Through the first 7 games of the 2015-2016 season, Klay shot 13 for 36 beyond the arc, about a 36% clip. Now for his career, he averages around 41% from downtown. Uh-oh, he was in a slump, right? Nah, that didn't faze him, as he would finish the season shooting 42%, good enough for 6th best in the whole league. Not bad, right? He also drilled 276 triples, a mark which at that time had only been topped by fellow splash bro Steph Curry. Not a bad way to salvage the slow start, huh? Hashtag Killer Klay. But in the 2016-2017 season, another slow start began to bring up new questions for Klay. Through the first 6 games, he shot an anemic 11 for 53 from beyond the arc. That's about 20%. Yikes. People began to wonder what was going on. This time though, questions arose about whether the addition of superweapon Kevin Durant was having an impact on Klay's rhythm. Not at all, Thompson said. I struggled last year for the first 20 games and Kevin wasn't even here. So it has nothing to do with Kevin. Last year I struggled, then I went on a tear, just like any other season. Thompson did indeed shake it off to shoot 41% beyond the arc on the season, 12th best in the league, while also drilling 268 three-pointers, second only to Curry's 324. The slump talk was dead until Game 1 of the 2017 Finals, when Klay shot 0 for 5 from downtown and scored only 6 points. When he was asked about his mental state, he was unflinching in his response. You have to have unwavering confidence. I'm such a perfectionist, and I try to hold myself to such a high standard that as a competitor, sometimes it does drive me to the edge to be better. Thompson talked the talk and walked the walk, helping the Warriors eliminate the Cavs in 5 games, drilling 42% of his three-pointers, going 17 of 40 from beyond the arc. When the next season began, Thompson conceded that inconsistent off-season conditioning had contributed to his slow starts the previous 2 seasons. He focused on starting the year in better shape and shot a career-best 44% from beyond the arc as the Dubs repeated as champions. 44% from downtown? That's ridiculous, Klay.
I mean, I guess you can say I was born for it, I guess.
Which brings us to the start of the 2018-2019 season, which was the worst start to a season in Klay's whole career. Although he did have that one game in October where he set the NBA record for most three-pointers in a regular season game with 14 on the Chicago Bulls, hashtag sorry Chicago. But that historic game notwithstanding, his shooting percentages to start the year were relatively frigid for a splash bro. That's also when Klay had enough about people questioning his jump shot.
How old do the questions about the shooting slump get?
I don't care. I don't think it's a shooting slump. Really don't. Just, you know, and especially, yeah, like I said, I don't care. Yeah.
What do you think it is if it's not a slump?
I don't know. What do you think it is? Only in first place?
Yeah.
Exactly.
When a guy as quiet as Klay pops off like that, you know he's gonna back it up per usual. His next 2 months were en fuego. So maybe the next time Klay has a few off nights, the question shouldn't be, what's wrong with Klay? What's going on with his jump shot? Perhaps we should be pondering which record he's gonna break next when he heats up as only he can. He is the Slump Buster after all.